Sometimes, there are moments that happen so unexpectedly that the world cannot help but notice. Moments that feel unscripted, genuine, and electric. Moments that make fans pause, replay, and simply marvel. For Wang and Shen Yue, that moment came, and it was captured on camera. It started as any ordinary scene. The two were attending a casual promotional event. The cameras were rolling. Fans were watching. And the world was ready for another staged photo or scripted interaction. But what happened next wasn't planned. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't for show. It was chemistry. Shen Yue smiled, laughing at something Wang said. The kind of laugh that lights up a room, the kind that feels infectious, the kind that draws people in without trying. And Wang noticed. Not in a superficial way. Not in a manner designed for publicity. He noticed because it mattered. Because in that moment she mattered. What happened next was subtle, yet unforgettable. A glance. A shared smile. A slight lean closer than expected. It was the type of interaction that feels personal even when thousands are watching. It was magnetic. It was undeniable. It was viral. Fans immediately noticed. Within minutes, social media exploded. Clips were shared across platforms. Reactions flooded forums. Heart emojis, fire emojis, and comments of disbelief dominated timelines. "Did you see that look?" one fan asked. "That's not acting," another replied. "The way he leaned in when she laughed, so real," a third commented. And just like that, the exact moment Wang and Shen Yue shared became the topic of global conversation. There's something remarkable about watching chemistry unfold naturally. It's different from scripted scenes. It's different from rehearsed interactions. It's subtle, fleeting, and authentic. And that's why fans couldn't stop watching. Because in one brief exchange, Wang and Shen Yue conveyed something more than friendship. Something more than co-stars. Something that felt like connection. It wasn't loud. It wasn't dramatic. It didn't require words. It was expressed in glances, micro-expressions, and the smallest of gestures. The slight raise of an eyebrow. The tiny tilt of a head. The fleeting touch of a hand. All of it combined to form a moment that felt electric. A moment that felt intimate. A moment that made the world stop and take notice. Fans began analyzing every detail. Some focused on Wang's eyes, softening as Shen Yue laughed. Others studied Shen Yue's reactions, her subtle attention directed at him. Some even noted the energy shift in the room, how the air seemed to change around them when they shared that unspoken connection. It was magnetic. It was mesmerizing. It was undeniable. The clips spread quickly because it reminded people of something they long for in real life. The unspoken understanding between two people. The effortless connection that doesn't require explanation. The moments when words aren't needed because the feelings are clear. And in this case, Wang and Shen Yue provided exactly that. For Wang, this moment revealed something fans hadn't seen before. His natural charm and confidence were always present. But in this interaction, there was warmth, attentiveness, and something unmistakably tender. He wasn't performing. He wasn't posing. He wasn't concerned about appearances. He was reacting. He was present. He was engaged. And that is what makes it resonate so deeply. Shen Yue's response was equally captivating. Her laughter was genuine. Her gaze was focused. Her energy was vibrant, yet soft. She didn't need to overreact. She didn't need to exaggerate. She simply existed in that shared moment, and it was enough. It was enough to spark millions of fans to comment, share, and theorize. It was enough to make people replay the clip repeatedly. It was enough to go viral. What makes this moment extraordinary is its simplicity. No dramatic gestures. No exaggerated expressions. No grand declarations. Just two people being themselves. Just two people connecting naturally. It reminds fans why chemistry cannot always be forced. Because it isn't something that can be fabricated in a studio or scripted in a script. It's something that exists naturally between certain people, and when it appears, the world can feel it. Fans often talk about on-screen chemistry, but moments like this blur the line between fiction and reality. Here, Wang and Shen Yue's chemistry transcended the camera. It was visible off-screen, unfiltered, and authentic. And that is what makes it so captivating. Social media was flooded with reactions almost instantly. "She looked at him like he was the only person in the room," one fan wrote. His reaction, "So soft, so real." "My heart can't take it," another said. "Stop it. Their energy is unreal." "I can't," someone else commented. Within hours, the clip was trending worldwide. It wasn't just a viral moment, it was a phenomenon. And yet, beyond the hype, the comments, and the analysis, there is something quietly human about this exchange. It reminds us that, no matter how famous someone is, they still experience authentic connections. They still notice the little things. They still respond to genuine laughter. They still feel warmth when someone they care about smiles at them. And fans love that, because it feels relatable. It's a reminder that connection isn't about grand gestures or elaborate declarations. It's about subtle recognition, shared moments, and mutual attention. It's about the sparks that fly in the quietest of spaces. The chemistry that develops between two people when they are fully present with each other. And that is exactly what Wang and Shen Yue displayed. The moment was also a reminder of their incredible on-screen pairing. Fans who have followed their dramas know that they have always had remarkable synergy. From subtle glances to emotional exchanges, their performances have captivated millions. But this off-screen moment showed that their connection extends beyond scripted lines. It added a new dimension to their story, one that fans can't stop talking about. It also sparked speculation. Are Wang and Shen Yue just close friends? Is there something more developing behind the scenes? Or is this simply the magic of two talented actors who genuinely enjoy each other's company? The answers remain unknown. And perhaps that's part of the appeal. Because when chemistry is this visible, it doesn't need confirmation. It doesn't need labels. It speaks for itself. Fans have been replaying this clip over and over. Some watch to study their expressions. Some watch to feel the warmth of the interaction. Some simply enjoy the magic of two people who clearly enjoy being in each other's presence. And in doing so, it has cemented itself as one of the most memorable moments in recent fandom history. Ultimately, the viral clip is more than just entertainment. It's a glimpse into authenticity. It's a reminder that human connection can transcend social media, cameras, and public appearances. It's proof that chemistry can exist naturally, quietly, and powerfully. And in that moment, Wang and Shen Yue captured hearts worldwide. One glance, one smile, one brief interaction. That was all it took to captivate fans, to go viral, to create a moment that will be remembered for years to come. And so, while the cameras rolled and the fans watched, something extraordinary happened. A moment of genuine connection. A moment of warmth.